but not least, the biggest news
What
for
did
the
you?
FAWK Chronicles.
What did you miss out?
You.
Don't put him off his floor. He's
You missed
fucking
out
on
the
a floor.
royal wedding.
Oh, shut
my
up with
God.
that shit. Fuck. Fucking neutralise the threat. Ninjake or Drakenja? No, it's not a Harry Potter disease, kiddies and lads. It is a very special episode of the Unmonetisables, episode 25 of the official podcast of the FAWK Chronicles, the dumbest search for intelligence in the galaxy. My name is Cpt Privilege, and with me for no choice of their own are Dr. Darkside.
Hello.
Dillo.
Hello.
And is that like a weird pillow? And Grandmaster Tech.
Welcome to the 18th year of the 21st century, apparently.
What the fuck? This is some sort of Stardate shit going on.
Yeah.
No, this is the only show in the galaxy, folks, that expertly discusses recon on your primitive planet's curatable culture, aka the trending tat of the year.
No.
See what I've done there? I changed the word for week to year.
Well done. You get a gold star.
Fucking right, mate. That's what I'm talking about.
You used gold star, but you still get one.
So, obviously, we're going to be doing the biggest things to happen. If we're going to talk the biggest things that's happened this year in entertainment, we'll have to kick off, obviously, with a boxing match.
That's the biggest thing that happened in your year.
Oh yeah, he's just talking about entertainment.
And the year, of course it is. The boxing match.
We're looking at news, he's just looking at entertainment.
It's a huge fucking draw, okay? It was a massive thing for the industry. You've seen the actual boxing take notes.
Was there actual boxers
And
in
the
this boxing
UFC
match?
fighters fucking saying, like, this is like, how the hell are these guys making more money? Or making it more successful? Drawing more in a pay-per-view, you know? You're such a hater. What are you guys such a haters for? You know what I mean? What is not to like about two grown-ass men beating the snot out of each other in the middle of the ring for our entertainment?
You can see that down the centre in most towns on a Friday night. And it's free.
That's it. I don't know. I know about
And it's
what sort of
advertising free as
dodgy quote-unquote fight clubs you go to. But
I wouldn't even call it a club. Unless they're holding one.
oh, don't say holding one. So, okay then. This will tickle your dark side a wee bit more.
Hold on. What about the boxing match then? That she touching on which boxing match?
What do you mean, what about it? Keep up. What did you say about it? It changed the industry forever.
Which boxing match?
Which boxing match?
Me?
Really? Which boxing match? Fucking KSI and Logan Paul.
Not KSI versus Joe Weller.
That was last year.
That was in February.
Was it?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Where have you been for the last
Holy
year?
shit.
Keep up, privilege. Yes.
Listen, I'm
Finally.
so in the now, okay? That stuff's old to me.
You're so in the now that
Alright.
you forget 2 seconds.
You want to keep up with the youth. If it happened in February, technically it was last year, you know, get with it.
You're just all about
All the awards come out at the end of the year, and no one remembers that start of the year crap, okay?
Well, that's good. They'll take my rundown then.
So maybe just got a hazy memory. Like, your boy Elon probably has. Huh? Smoking too
Possible.
much of that
Possible.
dope. Huh?
That's what you remember about Elon Musk from the year. Not that he shot a car into space.
Sounds like a stoner thing to do to me.
It was that he smoked a joint on a podcast.
He was just trying to figure out how he was going to
He didn't
recycle
even
his
inhale,
tires,
man.
and that turned out to be cheaper.
Didn't even inhale. Still shot my drug test. So I'm saying. Not speaking from experience, honest. Fucking no, man. I think it's absolutely amazing and crazy at the same time to see somebody so big in charge of so much shit just fucking let his hair down and be a dick.
And he shot a car into space.
Literally
Of course he's
blow
going to
all
let
the
his
way.
hair down and smoke a joint.
And they called the guy a pedo as well. Don't forget about that.
I'm going to let anybody that shoots a car into space sit back and
You're just gonna
blow
gloss.
off that one.
You're just gonna gloss over the whole pedo tweet there. Like we bit Musk worship going on in here.
Don't say Musk.
Was this about the submarine?
Well, that was a part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all a big game to him, mate.
Yeah,
Right.
what I mean?
That's it.
And obviously, the biggest thing to happen this year in all reality and all entertainment was actually gaming. Full stop. Just gaming.
Gaming, you mean Fortnite? There is no
Well-
gaming anymore. It's just Fortnite.
No, it's not entirely true.
Gaming has died and Fortnite.
Red
has
Dead's fucking
taken
huge.
over.
It's a huge mistake.
Assassin's
but,
Creed was fucking booming. GTA 5 still what it was actually GTA 5 that surpassed. They're saying GTA as a property has now outsold everything and every medium everywhere.
COD 4 has now kind of become a bit of a laughing stock.
Yeah, but I'm still like the CODs are still somehow the biggest selling games of the year.
Yeah,
It was
it's mainly for people.
apparently
that like
COD's
that
been the
repetitive
biggest
stuff.
selling game on fucking PS4.
Yeah, because people like repetitive stuff without any real substance. So
Ooh, salty COD hater.
yeah, actually, yeah, I'll come out and say that I'm a salty COD hater.
At FAWK GMT on Twitter, ladies and lads. But obviously, a huge portion of that was from the shipping of two of the biggest stars, Ninjake or Drakinja. What we're gonna choose to call them?
Shit, scammers.
Ninja and Drake. Scammers? What the hell? Whoa, they're not selling makeup brushes here. What the fuck?
They may well be. Nah, carry on.
Listen, they're just promoting each other, just promoting the industry. You know what I mean? The biggest rapper and the biggest streamer unite, and Twitch just fucking soars even more, and gaming gets put in the spotlight even more. It's cool now. Kids getting all the dance lessons.
I'm just gonna keep saying that.
Why are you such a hater?
Like this isn't scripted at all.
Okay. So you know I write a fucking script, shut up, right? that whole part wasn't like I've got a Ninjake speech written out for me.
As he flips the page away from the ninja speech.
Fuck you, right?
And moving on.
Well, I was trying to look for a segue, but there is no real segue into the shit. The adpocalypse fallout you've seen this year. Like when the dust really settled.
The apocalypse has been going on for more than a year now.
Yeah,
Is it
but
not?
this is the fallout. That's why I said fallout at the end of it. Keep up, Darkside.
Is
you
that
know?
your
can see
link
his
to
next
another
segue,
game
yeah,
reference?
No, was it a subliminal?
Was there 76 days
greatest
of
RPG
Apocalypse?
game of all time? No, it's no. I'm just talking about actually seeing the landscape of YouTube changing once
Deteriorate
again.
Disassemble.
That's just pessimistic, sir.
Not
It's sort of the
disassemble.
glass half empty.
Oh, you just need to look at the YouTube rewind to see that
Great
the whole
poo-poo.
thing's falling apart. and
Listen, that was my second
There's
to
not going
last
to be
one,
much of
but
a
that's
YouTube
perfect,
left
yeah.
soon. There's just going to be an ad
Hard.
playing on a loop.
Doesn't that ad go against its own Article 13 shit? I don't know. Maybe. Kind of feels like it.
No, we kind of touched on it, but I mean, like, it's just interesting to watch folk pivot and swivel. You know what I mean? And try and make better content, because we're actually going to see, as you always see, it's an ebb and a flow and a pushback to where people are making content because they want to fucking make content, or they want to make it, so they'll work hard as fuck to make content. Is that a bad thing?
Or like us, we just jump on the mic and start spewing shit and hope somebody watches it. Either way.
Amen. That's the point, though.
Yeah.
You know, more to us than type of people who would just throw the towel in at the first fucking hurdle.
Don't say throw.
Ooh. Darkside, no takers. You shouted your rewinds, you're like, cool.
Yeah, my work here's done.
Well, the main thing that was missing for the rewind, if we're going to be honest,
Oh,
was
PewDiePie.
BTS. What?
BTS?
Yeah.
There was plenty of dancing in it.
Well, they shouted K-pop, but then listen, they don't just dance, so they dance,
I
rap,
think
sing,
they
write
tried
their
to
own
get
songs.
BTS in it, and BTS refused, and that's why.
Because even they knew, they were like,
they
fuck
made a
that
reference to
shit.
K-pop in general.
We need K-pop. Why was Casey Neistat there for like the 9th year in a row? Like, how many times is that motherfucker going to be in YouTube Rewind?
Until they stop paying him.
He created YouTube Rewind.
He has YouTube Rewind. Well, I do believe you have a special New Yearly segment here, Tech.
Yeah, I've actually got
12 stories of Christmas.
I've actually got a proper
New Year's.
yearly rundown, although it is short. It's one thing from each month.
Fucking better be. It looks like 40 lines.
Yeah, it is 40 lines. Well counted. On January 31st.
I do quick math, mate.
What?
Quick math. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, that's what they all say. On January 31st, total lunar eclipse took place. The moon appeared as a supermoon It's also the first blue moon eclipse since 1983.
Yeah, I
It's
remember
also
that,
referred to as a super blue blood moon.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That sounds like some
remember
weird
something
kinky
about that.
fetish shit.
Yeah, totally. February 6th, SpaceX successfully conducts its maiden flight of its most powerful rocket, the Falcon Heavy.
And then you smoke a joint.
Space Center. And then they launched the car. But, yeah.
And then Elon launched out of the fucking Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
Hi, his tits.
Motherfucker, great idea, let's launch a car. Yeah.
Fake.
March 4th, former Russian double agent Sergei Skripal and daughter Yulia are poisoned by a Novichok nerve agent in Salisbury.
Whoa.
April 14th, the Syrian civil war. United States, UK and France over the bombing of Syrian military bases in response to the sarin attack allegedly by...
Trump declared that it's over.
Apparently.
The one.
Yeah, apparently.
Mission accomplished, eh?
Speaking of President Donald Trump, May the 8th, US President Donald Trump announces his intention to withdraw the US from the Iranian nuclear agreement. In a statement, former President Barack Obama calls the move a serious mistake.
That'll probably work out well.
Probably. June 24th, Saudi Arabia allows women to drive.
Wow. Yeah.
It's take a while, but yeah. July 26th, the share price of Facebook, not surprisingly, drops.
Hold on, how many car accidents were there as soon as they...
Ooh, just move
Anyway.
on for that one. Damn. Yeah. I think it's a bit darker than your usual Darkside. Holy crap. So the share price of Facebook drops by almost 20% after the company warns investors that user growth has slowed following a data leak.
Cambridge Analytica.
Over 109 billion is wiped from its market value.
Yeah, they've not had a good year, really.
Don't say leak.
No. August 1st, 2018 Kiva Ebola outbreak begins in Democratic Republic of the Congo.
They kept that one quiet.
Yeah, it becomes the second deadliest outbreak of Ebola virus, surpassed only by the 2013 West African Ebola virus.
Can't remember hearing about
Cheery as fuck news, like, keep going.
Yeah. September 6th.
Ebola.
The Supreme Court of India decriminalises homosexuality.
Oh, that's lovely. That's nice of them.
Yeah, that was perfect time for
Took
the
them a
fisting
while.
video.
Oh.
October
He did
16th.
a boob. That's so dang. That's so old.
It's so old.
That's
but
priceless and classic, though.
Yeah, it worked. October 16th, Canada legalises the sale and use of cannabis. Becoming the second country in the world to do so after Uruguay in 2016.
Yes, and on that note...
Why the fuck did we chilled the fuck out yet?
On that note, the UK in November legalised medical cannabis.
There we go. I was just about to move on to November. That kind of works. November 8th, the campfire ignites in... Is that Butte Country? Butte Country? Sorry. B-U-T-T-E. I can never pronounce it properly.
Make it work.
In California, it becomes California's deadliest and most destructive wildfire with 88 deaths and 18,804 buildings destroyed.
That's still burning, I think.
It's still burning.
Fuck, yeah.
And December 1st to the 8th, the big one this year, France experiences its worst civil unrest since protests of 1968 due to the Yellow Vest movement.
Jackets.
What?
Yellow Vest movement.
What? Has there been riots in France?
Where have you been? Keep up. Privilege.
Privilege. I you missed the entire year.
French are always bitching about something. It's not a riot. Someone just forgot the baguettes.
Protests in Paris morph into riots with hundreds of people injured, thousands arrested, over 100 cars are burned, the Arc de Triomphe is vandalised, and numerous other tourist sites are closed, both in the capital and elsewhere in the country.
Oh.
And last but not least, the biggest news for the FAWK Chronicles.
What did you miss out?
You.
Don't put him off his floor. He was
You missed
fucking on
the
a floor.
royal wedding.
Oh, shut up with that shit. Fuck. Fucking neutralise the threat, please.
Yes.
That's the biggest news.
Well, considering
Really, but
considering that this year in births and deaths, okay, we had one of the biggest deaths this year was obviously Stephen
George
Hawkins.
Bush.
Is that this year?
George Bush. Everybody cares about George Bush.
You're the only one that cares about. Oh, never mind.
Don't say never mind.
Going along with your royal family, the only two births of note apparently in 2018
Was the royal baby?
was Princess Adrienne and Prince Louis.
Alright, it's just like an advert for the next Disney film.
Yeah.
Adrienne,
But yeah, the biggest thing was obviously FAWK Chronicles starting to take off this year. We've had a decent year, guys.
Aye,
Been alright.
Nearly 60 subs. That's how you do.
Yeah,
Mate.
I mean, okay, other YouTubers would be like, what?
We're iTunes, mate. We're fucking. Yeah, I mean, all reputable podcast services.
Semi-reputable.
Well, all I'm saying is, you know, I'm winning though, because like, what's the highest likes y'all have ever had in a tweet? Yes,
Because that's the important thing.
yeah, it's an important thing right now.
We're not here to get likes. We're here to piss people off, apparently.
No, but the question of the year really was...
No. Sorry, you're not segueing straight out of my shit before I managed to look it up and rub it in.
Was
927 likes.
anyway, moving
Have
on.
that.
The biggest question of the year was
One post.
Yanni or Laurel? That was the question.
It's not a question. It's Yanni.
Laurel and Yanni.
You just said Yanni and then asked the question. I didn't hear anything else.
It was Laurel.
You said Yanni twice.
Clearly your
Yanni?
Your Laurel.
What's your Yanni?
Laurel.
What's your Yanni? I can't
Somewhere
hear.
in between. Word of the year. Have you had word of the year? Do you know what the word of the year?
It's like, if you have to say Yanni again, fuck. Like,
Word of the year this year was single use.
that's not a word.
No, it's 2 words. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And what a
my-
perfect non-single
That
word.
shows you how
single
fucked
use
up
of a single word.
2018
Let me
was.
guess.
They couldn't come up with one word of the year. They
Yeah.
had to have 2.
Let me guess, because it's hyphenated.
Technically, it's hyphenated.
Yeah, technically. So
It'll be intersectional
Yeah. Right,
language or some
the-
shit. All inclusive.
The shortlisted runner-up
Words like
words of
use
the
will
year
never get in the word of the year.
were
so they-
VAR, video assistant referee because of the World Cup.
That's
what?
not
That's
a
not
word.
I know that's not a word
What the
either.
fuck,
VAR,
man?
Right.
floss,
Oh, of
because
course
of the
that.
dance. And I like this one, plogging.
Plogging.
What does plogging mean?
Plogging? Is that where you log trees with giant P axes?
Is that where you're plopping while you're jogging?
It's the activity of picking up litter while jogging.
Oh, really?
No, it's not.
Logging.
Apparently, plogging.
Logging. It just sounds
Guaranteed it's a different sex word.
gotta
and
be a login
and they've
stuff
just
right
tricked
there, yeah.
the dictionary into writing in some dodgy fetish fucking phrase. That's what that is.
Of course, they got flossing in there. You know what I mean?
Plugging's like the genre of plumbers in
Oh,
porn or some shit.
I wonder if they're going to get sued for using the word flossing.
I've got a quick rundown of the funniest stories of the year.
Okay, go for it.
Number 1, sharks love jazz, say Australian scientists.
I can
yes.
dig that. Sharky and George.
Yeah.
Crime busters.
Sharks are sophisticated evil geniuses who like nothing more than kicking back.
Right, that's propaganda. Sophisticated
With some,
evil
a
geniuses.
bit of Herbie Hancock while they
Oh,
gently
don't
plot
say
our
Herbie.
destruction. A student discovers a massive crunchy nut cornflake. Somebody found
How's that?
a
What?
truly gigantic crunchy nut cornflake had been discovered in London.
Where?
student-
What, like in a box?
Henley Lad was his name.
What?
Was it just like one big, massive crunchy nut cornflake?
I
in
need to
the
know
box?
more. Yeah, like
Like,
where?
it was a plate size.
Like the Holy
cornflake.
Grail and all the other dodgy antiques, Henley reported pulling a piece of his.
Of his crusty
He
conflict.
thought,
Well, where's this
he
going?
thought a piece of his ceiling had fallen into his breakfast before realizing the magnitude of his discovery, and he got a reward of £4 from Kellogg's for
Yay!
discovering this huge crunchy nut cornflake.
Right, so basically the box had got melted at one point and the entire content of the box is all melted into one.
A third of young millennials are confused about whether the world is flat. Apparently,
yeah. I was
Awesome.
going to add that into my
YouGov-
list, but
Awesome.
YouGov survey revealed that 66% of Americans aged between 18 and 24 were absolutely convinced that they are currently standing on a celestial orb, with the remainder happy to take alternative suggestions.
That's brilliant.
So a third of young Americans think that they are.
that just means that
Actually amazing.
that just means that the psyop to make their brains pliable enough to believe anything has
Yep.
been completed.
Because we
Canadian
all know it's obviously flat.
Yeah.
Canadian zoo owners charged after taking bear out for ice cream. Yeah.
Yes, I like these keepers.
Well, I didn't know Bear Grylls liked ice cream.
Apparently, there's a video.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, they took a bear out for ice cream.
Alright, so you can take your dog out and your dog could just rip somebody's throat out. But
A
it's
bear
not
in a
right
car
family, he's
goes
fucking
for ice
well-trained
cream.
bear.
That's
The
it.
bear's obviously trained enough to go for ice cream. Like, so what's the fucking problem?
It's a
The
really
kids will love
well-trained
it.
bear.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
why not? He's got
There's a
ice
picture of chicken while you're talking about bear. What the fuck?
Chicken chaos as KFC closes
That was
outlets.
funny. When they ran out of chicken and that. And there was a video of that British woman like, I've had to go to Burger King. With three screaming wains in the back. Fucking outrageous.
What happened? They ran out of chicken.
Yeah.
Aye, they're like, basically they were shutting down a bunch of stores and no telling they can't. So when it was like, all the back money deals were taking hands and they paid for the delivery. So like on Monday, like up and down the country, they can't have no chicken. So all these KFCs were just like,
So
and some of them had already been telling you're not getting it, like you might not last much longer anyway.
So countries almost apparently almost at war with each other. Massive environmental problems, fuel problems, homelessness problems,
Riots.
but the world goes mental because it runs out of chicken.
Listen,
The simple things in life.
you know what I mean? The Colonel's got a recipe, that's all I'm saying.
There's two more stories. Obviously, the Elon Musk shooting his car into space.
Yep, which is always
It's like, God, you say car.
With what did it? David Bowie's soundtrack was blasting at the stereo apparently, but it's probably
in space. We're
in
not
space.
can hear
Yeah,
it.
I don't believe that. But
I don't believe it. I don't believe they hit play. It's impossible.
I don't believe the battery lasted that long.
That's true.
and this one's crazy. Rapper Dr. Dre loses trademark battle with gynecologist Dr. Dre.
Yeah, seen that. DRAI.
Yeah, you know why? You know why, right?
Ridiculous,
Because that gynecologist has obviously had more pussy than Dr. Dre.
My God, he's on the fucking ball. Oh my days. Who's gave you the upgrade like that?
The silence of Darkside is amazing.
Confusion between the former NWA star and the popular author of 20 Things You May Not Know About the Vagina. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, really, I was right then.
That's it. That was a clear problem.
Yeah.
Next title for your book there.
That is ridiculous if somebody railed on that. Yes, there's a clear problem with folk confusing Dr. Dre, the gynecologist, with Dr. Dre, the multi-platinum selling fucking artist. Like, yeah.
Kind of see
Hip hop
why.
icon, yeah.
Gives a whole new ring to the Beats by Dre.
I could totally see folk turning up at Dr. Dre's house asking for the fanny to get fucking fixed. Well.
So that's a whole load of things that happened
Ring
this
ding
year.
dong. Ring a ding 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 dong. Ringing in the bells of the New Year's. That's a Dre song. Keep up, Darkside.
Didn't
Jeez.
Trump go and meet with a dictator this year as well?
Don't say tear.
Oh, that happened. Yeah, that really happened as well. And he got on a plane with toilet paper stuck to his shoe, apparently.
Okay, sorry, like, yeah. He met a dictator. That happened. And he got toilet paper on his shoe.
Oh yeah, and an automated car killed somebody as well. So
wow.
Yeah, one automated car kills somebody versus, probably
Fucking told you,
100,000 car
man.
accidents.
we're actually living in a cartoon now.
That
aren't we?
Elon
really.
boys getting high, just
Was it
making all the
sponsored
cars
by
drive for
Acme?
sale. Like, what the fuck, bro? That's
The
scary
robots
shit.
are taking over, man.
They
Right.
already have taken over.
I'm taking over.
I'm sitting here. Right?
I'm taking over, right? Resolutions. New Year's
Resolutions.
resolutions.
You want a
Quick,
resolution?
Fire, off the cuff. To play more games and make more content. That's me.
My
Go.
resolution is going to be higher than HD.
What? Alright,
Go on.
I wish you can have that.
Yeah.
Go.
Resolutions. To not
Watch more anime.
what?
To watch
Oh.
more anime.
No.
But you need
To play more computer games.
To watch less anime, maybe.
less anime. You
That
don't
means
watch
we need
it
to put
anymore.
on more anime then.
You need to minus anime. We need to subtract anime from your memory.
I'm gonna mine the culture more. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna monetize and mine that culture for unmonetizable content.
That
That's what I'm
sounds
gonna do.
profitable.
Unmonetizable.
Unmonetizable content. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like YouTube. Sounds like it makes sense.
It really does,
Ideal.
actually.
But, well, that brings us to the end of our very special first New yearly episode of the Unmonetisables. Folks, if there's any intelligent signs of life, don't dare leave any comments below. This isn't a discussion and no one cares about random's opinions on the internet. If you're a returning consumer of our content, however, please consider supporting us by subscribing to us and leaving a rating/review on iTunes. If you're feeling kind of frugal over the New Year's, you can give a wee pound off you for the bus, mate, on Patreon. Also, check out our channel, the FAWK Chronicles, on YouTube. While you're over there, feel free to musk on a spliff all over that subscribe button.
Blast David Bowie all over that subscribe button.
Oh god. And we also stream at Twitch at random intervals. Thanks for listening to the only podcast in the galaxy with 3 aliens that vaguely sound like Robert Carlyle's vocal coaches. And until next time, this has been Captain Privilege, Grandmaster Tech, they're getting worse every time, aren't they? And Dr. Darkside signing off, closing hailing frequencies, ending communications, and gonna go Drakinja Mananjake.
See you next year.
We're better at outros, hopefully.
Possibly, maybe.
No promising.